Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm sharing for you the comparisons between faux locks and kinky twist extensions to create locks. So let's get right into it. So faux locks or faux goddess locks are basically locks that look like this, that come, in my opinion, basically ready made into locks, and they look pretty, you know, pretty cool, pretty bouncy, pretty good. And people tend to secure these locks into your hair by using a weave-in thread to basically weave it into your hair with a needle and thread. These are also could be used with a crochet needle and can be crocheted into your hair. Faux locks are pretty much temporary, which can last up to 3 months. Some people probably have it even longer, and that is a good way if you just want a quick and simple non-permanent style in your hair. They're great for that. These locks also create an awesome bold looking style, and I've seen so many people with these locks and it looks so gorgeous in their hair, and it's so, you know, versatile. They can have it up, down, they can have it all types of ways, bearing in mind that it has to drop first, and by drop I mean it just has to loosen up once it's tight. But once that's done, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Another great thing about these locks is that they are fashionable, and that basically means that you can find more or less anyone who can do these locks. There's so many tutorials on YouTube, you can find it absolutely anywhere, and it's more common now, so therefore you'll find someone who'll be able to install these pretty well and know what they're doing. So now onto the kinky twist extensions. Now this bad boy, I don't know if anyone ever remembers this, but basically it used to be Marley braids or Marley twist that was in a few years ago, and then it kind of developed into the whole faux goddess box braids, goddess locks type of thing. But I started off all those years ago using this. Now back then I called it kinky twist, but then it grew into Marley twist or Marley braids. But it's basically this, it's the sort of coarser type hair texture called kinky twist, and it wasn't ready-made extensions that I had, or ready-made locks like these. They weren't ready-made, they literally came in this loose form. And the loctician that I had, he is quite creative anyway, and he was able to basically work these or mold this loose strand into a lock. And the way that he did that was he got my actual hair, my natural hair, and he got the extension, and he basically, you know, wrapped it round and, you know, molded it into a lock. And he used that also using beeswax. Now I know there is definitely pros and cons of using beeswax, and if I was to do it again, I probably wouldn't use beeswax now that I'm more knowledgeable. But that's what he used, just to help to mold it, to help secure it, and to help manipulate it into a lock. And that basically worked by making my hair instantly into locks, and it looked more realistic. Now I'd say this method compared to the faux goddess locks is more realistic looking as locks. It literally looked like the mature looking locks that I have currently. This option is also a more permanent option. It's one that can last basically forever, really, and it's not 3 months and they start to come loose or anything like that. It literally, especially the way he did it, it literally stayed in my hair. And I had it in my hair for about 7 months, I would say, until I made that decision that I didn't want them anymore and I just wanted to cut them off. And I basically, in that 7-month period, allowed my hair to grow. And as it did grow, my actual natural hair that was coming through from the root downwards, I allowed that to stay, and it actually formed into locks. And I just cut off wherever there was the extension part until I had my hair, and I basically grew it up to about my cheeks, I suppose, until I cut it off. This option is also great for those who have thin hair, so that you can basically bulk up your hair using this method into locks. And it's just that great way of giving that more depth and more volume to your hair instead of having your hair very thin. But of course, that's just an option that you can have, and it really helps to basically build up your hair and make it look thicker and bigger and more volume. So guys, those are my quick comparisons between using faux goddess locks and using kinky twist extensions to form locks. I hope you did enjoy that. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I'll also be doing a Q&A away on me and getting to know the girl behind Life of Nkem. So if you have any questions, any at all, whether it's hair related or anything like that, please do leave it in the comments below and I will include it in my Q&A video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.